Hey, this is Stop Stressing and Start Living with me, Dennis Crosby. And today's episode is for any of you who have ever been hard on yourselves, have ever been really critical of yourself. Now, I don't know about you, but I do that shit all the time. Like, I am by far my worst critic. And I want to share a story with you that helped me start breaking that pattern more and more. And I was in the middle of a coaching session. I was being coached. I was not coaching somebody else. And I was being really critical of myself to my coach. And my coach gave me a phrase to start saying to myself to help break that. And I'm going to give that phrase to you in just a second. But I want to talk about why being so critical of ourselves really hurts and really stops us from enjoying life. And it's really simple. It's the idea of self-love, right? The second you're telling yourself you're not valuable, you're doing wrong, you're a fuck up, you're never gonna amount to anything like that, it's the same thing as saying, I don't love me. I do not love who I am right now. Whenever you're saying, being critical of yourself, underpinning all that is you saying you don't love yourself. And as Whitney Houston said, the greatest love of all is self-love. And I will expand that to saying you can only love others as much as you love yourself. And the more you love yourself, the more happiness, joy, contentment you feel in life. So if you can relate to being critical of yourself, I got something for you. And on that coaching call, my coach gave me a phrase, and it was simple, and hopefully you'll commit this to memory. It's simply, no matter what's happening, if you make a mistake, just say, that's okay, I love me anyways. If you're like, ooh, I should have done X, that's okay, I love me anyways. Man, I didn't go to the gym today. That's okay, I love me anyways. Oh, I knocked over a cup of tea. That's okay, I love me anyways. Oh, I'm broke. That's okay, I love me anyways. And what happens is, it breaks a pattern. It breaks the pattern of self-critiquing, of telling yourself that you don't love yourself because you made a mistake. And as you break that pattern, you start realizing like, whoa, I do love me. And just because I did these things doesn't mean I'm any less worthy of loving myself. So that's a game. I don't know about you, but that was a game changer for me. Like, that made such a huge difference. And I hope you can see how it can impact you. And it's so simple. It's so easy. There's no reason not to do it. So I'm hoping that you will. And that's my action for you to take after listening to this. For the rest of today, no matter what happens, wherever you feel that critic coming out, that part of you that's saying you're not enough, I want you to instantly remember and say, that's okay, I love me anyways. You remember to do that, it can single-handedly change your life. Alright? So that's all I have for you today. I appreciate you spending your time with me. I know time is our most valuable resource, the one thing we can't buy any more of. So the fact that you're spending it with me right now is awesome. Alright, I'll talk to you next time. Bye.